And good morning, and welcome to the neighborhood again. It's raining in this neighborhood. Anyway, I just want to show you a quick thing. I've had a couple of students need and ask me about how to use draw.io. All right, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to make a new tab. You're going to click on www.draw.io. All right, you should have a little orange deal right here. It's going to show you like a flow chart. All right, I'm going to click go. First thing it's going to show you is it's going to ask you to sign in, and so you sign in, and then it's going to ask you to verify or authorize, and you authorize or verify, and then you're going to create your new diagram. So you click on create new diagram. Okay, there's a couple things you can do. There's a basic one you can go with. You can do flow charts, but those flow charts are already made. There's also other stuff you can do, tables, Venn diagrams, that kind of stuff, but we're just going to worry about doing this today. So we're going to click on blank diagram, and we're going to also click on create. And it says you use root folder. Yes, you want to use the root folder, so click on yes. This may even bring you back to something that asks you to verify your account or to sign in. You sign in just like you'd sign in your computer. Okay, a couple things we want to talk about. We want to talk about, okay, well, there's your ellipse. That's your oval. So I click on it, it puts it in there. And see how my cursor looks like looks like a cross with some arrows on the end, on the points. You can move this by just clicking on it, and that moves it. These arrows down here, if you click on it, gives you another one like it. You can also click on it again, and when it's highlighted like it was before with the blue and the arrows, you can either delete it or you can change the shape. All right, so now I want to do a rectangle, so it automatically puts a rectangle on there when I go over and click to the right. All right, so I want to put this on the edge. Okay, so I can click off of it. When I click off of it, you see that your cursor, the arrow looks back like a pointer. All right, and if you look on the sides, see the two arrows where the arrows are facing to left and right or side to side. That's how you can make your rectangle bigger. Okay, you can also use the down arrow here. You can make it bigger this way. You can also make it bigger that way. All right, it's up to you, however you want to do it. All right, then if I click on this arrow, it's going to give me another box like that, so I want to click and get rid of that. I may not want such a big rectangle, but anyway, I can get rid of it like this. Click on it. I can also click on an arrow. I'm just clicking with my mouse, my left click, and then I click delete, and so now I can go back and I can use my regular size rectangle. In this, you want, remember, this one is our beginning. This is your begin. And remember, in here, this is an action. So sometimes we have more than one action. So let's just go ahead and add another action. All right, now the next thing I want to do is I want to add a rhombus. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on this arrow down here. And I'm going to get rid of the action one. I deleted it. And I'm going to add a diamond, a rhombus. Okay, now this rhombus I want to move over to here. All right, I covered up my arrowhead. I don't want to do that. All right, so I've done that. Now the same thing, you can use your arrows to move your shape where you want it. Move your arrows this way. Okay, now all of this stuff will fit on an 8.5 by 11 paper. That means the paper that comes out of your printer. So this is a rhombus or decision. I don't think I'm spelling decision right. Nope, that's not correct. That's okay. Right click it. Use my dictionary. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and click over here on that side, and I want to click over here on that side. Now I don't want a rhombus over here. I want to delete my rhombus. I want to delete my rhombus, but that gives me my arrows. All right, so now I want to have actually a rectangle. So I'm going to click on the rectangle, put my rectangle where it goes, click back over here on my rectangle one more time, move my rectangle to the other side. There's my other rectangle. This one is also going to be, this one's going to be a yes or no. So you want yes and you want no, because you have to have your decisions. All right. On these, it doesn't matter. You can actually, if you wanted to, you could actually, I don't know if you can make an arrow from that side or not. It doesn't look like it. So these arrows, you can move them. The way you move the arrow is, you see this little dot here. I'm going to get rid of this rectangle for a minute. You see that when I click on my finger pointing, I want to click on that and see where the dot, the top dot over here by the point of the arrow. That is the way you can make it move whatever direction you want to make that directional arrow. That's a directional arrow. Or you can do like this on the other side. I can get rid of this, and I can, that arrow is always going to do that though. So that's a directional arrow. Yeah, I want to do this, and I'll go to here. All right, so I made 2 directional arrows. Let's say I just want to make an arrow like this. Okay, see I clicked over here on the directional connector and take this directional connector, and when I have it look like this, if you look down at the cursor, it looks like the cross again. You can pick it up and you can carry it to where you want to put it. So I want to put it right here. So now what I want to do is I want to move my bottom of my arrow. I want to move it so it's straight. And then now I have to click back on my arrow, and then I can, whoops, it won't let me move my arrow. I'm going to go Control Z. I don't know why it won't let me move my arrow. Whoops, I did an action. Oh well. Okay, so I don't need an arrow there. All right, so there you go. That's the end, and it's another great day in the neighborhood. Have a good one. Miss J out.